Kings of Rugby is back for season number 2. We kick our first match off against Carcassonne, and we have a lot of changes in the team. See if we look at them now. Front row, Tumalolo, Cronin, Dickinson. Second row, Pinizzo and Foley. Back row, Travana, Stain and Kalamafoni. We have Ali Price, Remy Tales in the halves. George Trimble, Tuiava, Adil Lukin, and Vinny LaRue at fullback. That was quick. That was rapid. But Carcassonne, they are our opponents for our opening match of season number 2. Now, they have no one in particular we want to really talk about. We just want to go out and beat these guys. It is the Southern Kings, the Kings of Rugby. Season number 2, promotion in the bag. Now let's kick things off where we left them with another victory. Underway we go. Kickoff from the Kings. And down this left side they go. An early incident chance here. Sean Cronin, he could go in for the first try of the Kings. He is stopped just short though. An amazing defensive stop right at the end. The Kings looking. Early Ali Price. He's over. Surely no. He's been dragged backwards. And Carcassonne survived by a whisker. And they are trying very quickly, getting that ball out as well to drill this out of their 22. They get as far as Dear Lucan, who runs straight at them. And quickly out of the ball too, their tidy and prop. Oh, he's turned it over. Great piece of work there from Carcassonne. They are still going backwards though, just 5 metres out from their own line. Quick ball here will be needed, but looks like the Kings, they've turned it over. Ali Price, another little run from him. And he gets support. Here we go. Tumalolo. One ball. Adair Lucan. He's lost his man. And Adair Lucan will score much like he did last season. A great finish from the man on the right wing. And the Kings, boy oh boy, they are happy about that. Well, we talked about it last season a lot, didn't we? The start was important. So often, games go very deep before we see any points. Huge pass there from Tumalolo out to Adil Lucan, who finishes in great style as well. Another little pick and go. You see Ali Price, the star man of this team. He is so key for us. We need him on tip-top form. But the pass coming instead from Tumalolo, and a little fist pump as he dove over there from Adil Lucan. And that puts the Kings up 5-0. And oh, here's a surprise. Speaking of Ali Price being our star player, he is also our goal kicker. So I thought, as you've seen in that brief and very, very rapid team introduction at the start there, Remy Tales starting at fly half. I don't think he's even touched the ball yet, but I thought he would have been definitely the starting kicker, but no. It has gone to Ali Price, and he slots over the opening conversion at a 7-0 Kings over Carcassonne. Down to the 22. It finds its way to Trevor. This beats 1 and 2. Still going. Yolford is here. Brilliant. And now it's there for Stain, the Italian, storming through the team as well. Good to have a big mix, but he's lost the ball. Oh, and it's kicked forward ahead too from Pinizzo. And now, well, that's loose ball. No one really wants it. It's bobbling around there. Tali's almost got involved on a step. And now it's a breakaway from Carcassonne. But it's Stain who chases hard, and he ultimately turns this ball over. There's Hughes getting a short one away nicely from Kalamafoni. But it looks like it could be close to being lost ball. No, Price. Price has it now, and he shuffles it back to Kalamafoni again, and that is a high shot. And we'll see a little bit of a replay possibly of what went wrong here. Oh, yes, very high. Didn't see it in general play, but the referee was right there and quickly gave that a penalty to the Kings. And it is Kalamafoni who had the ball in hand. He was the one that gained the penalty, and he says, I'll take it as well, lads. Oh, he puts it on a whisker as well. What a bounce back from that kick. It just landed on the chalk, went back in the field of play, and the eyes lit up from the defending player out there for Carcassonne. Thought he almost had an opportunity at some open field, but it is a line out here to the Irishman, Sean Cronin, who puts it to the back. Kalamafoni, he can't get him out of the game. Terrible ball, though, from Ali Price, and it's picked up again, and Carcassonne looking to break away. But their passing is dreadful. And Tumalolo goes in, and oh, the ball's been dropped. Not a chance, but that surely It's a knock on. How is that not a knock on? Oh, terrible call from the ref. He got the high tackle, but he's missed that blatant knock on. And here comes Kakasan. They are breaking through the Kings' defence, but it is stolen back. And now it is with Andrew Trimble, another Irishman in the team. Ali Price, the Scotsman. 1 of 2 is alongside Dickinson as well. It's a run to the left side. Here's Asai Tuiava, the New Zealand representative. World Cup winner 2011. Here's Tamalolo, the Tongan. He is a muscle man. He scores tries for fun and he throws people out of the way for fun too. Kings struggling to hold on here, but the referee has picked up an offside. Looks like it is against Carcassonne as well, and oh, they're playing quickly. Tamalolo charging forward, gets away to Stain again. And the Italian. And now we got an intentional offside. Well, this one, oh, I see, not back to 10. Oh, that was close though. Not back to 10 metres. Tamalolo milking another couple. And the Kings this time will settle things down. This way to Chivranis, who's taking the kick for touch this time. And he smacks this one out just before the 22. Another attacking line-out chance here for the Kings. They have looked much the better team here, but we got to say, Carcassonne have really attacked well. And they've made some scything runs into the Kings' defence. If only they could do it closer to the ball, may help them. Price goes to, well, Trimble to Tuiava! And Tuiava, the Iceman, smashes through one defender. Price, uh-oh, no one's home out here. Dear Lucan has to really do some work to get that ball back, and he falls on it. And it's here for Price. He changes direction to the play. Oh, he's got away from 1-2. Ali Price, beautiful work from the scrum half. He's taken a big shot by the fullback. Here's Tamalolo. Carcassonne looking to hold out. They do very well, in fact. Beats one tackle, trying to force their way out. They are having nothing of the kicking game at the moment. Carcassonne once again looking. Oh, he's shimmied. He's gone left and right. He's really made a mess of that. And it's picked up from who else? But Tamalolo. And now we go back for a knock on by Carcassonne. Here was this. Well, he shimmied. Oh, he got absolutely smashed from behind as well. Didn't catch who made that tackle, but boy, it was a punishing one here. And now we get our first scrum pack down of the new season. It's a new look. 8 as well. Tamalolo, Cronin and Dickinson. Going to be interesting to see how those three go. We've seen a lot from Tamalolo, but not much from the Scottish tight head prop. Looks all right so far. And Ali Price has it in his grasp now. Got to use it. He goes away to Asai Tuiava! And Asai Tuiava scores! Great try for the Kings. He's a strong, strong runner of the ball. And he has done a bit of finesse, done a bit of power, but ultimately, there's the finesse, there's the power. And there is the second try for the Kings. Well, he's a power game, isn't he? Asai Tuiava. But he really fooled them all there with that little twirly step. And he left defenders clutching at empty space. And now a 12-0 lead for the Kings of Rugby over Carcassonne. And Ali Price twirls the ball on his fingers, places it in the tee. And we'll look to put the two teams to the half-time break at 14-0. He's out on the right-hand side, shoots his shot, and that just covers inside the left-hand uprights. But successful nonetheless from Ali Price on the conversion of the Asai Tuiava try. Now we are at full half-time, and it is a 14-0 scoreline, as was hoped by Price. We can see 2 tries, 2 conversions. The tackle count, though, double by Carcassonne as they looked to put their defence into attack, but you got to say, they didn't really want to kick the ball away. The ball they did get, they did look after. Now, I did notice here we got a man, Taumaloto. Here's a white number, which you guys have said. That means he's tired, so who do we bring on? Guliman, Tamiafuna. We're going to go with Guliman because he's a bit higher rated, and because really, overall, his work rate of last season was immense. So that'll happen at halftime. Taumaloto has been amazing, but can Guliman keep the momentum up that the big Tongan has cemented already? So I always push the wrong button, but we'll get to it now. Here we go, 14-0. Let's get back to the second half. Quickly kicked off from Carcassonne, and now here's Foley. David Foley, he's nicely held up there, and with one helper there, it is Tuiava onto about 5 defenders. They still go forward. It's Foley and Tuiava doing the damage. Now it comes out for Price. Trevor Arnott's got ball away to Trimble. Andrew Trimble gets him behind, puts a kick out now wide, and it is looking like a Lucan chasing it down, but a good chase by the black jumpers of the Kings. It's there for Dickinson. Wide ball now. Kalamafoni away to Trevor Arnott's. Oh, he bulldozes through one defender. Pizzo made his work here. Here's Guliman. Ventures further into the half, onto the 22, I should say. Price, wide ball. Again, a good ball out to Adair Lucan. He is just pulled down in dangerous play. Missed that. Possibly further back in the action. And Adair Lucan says, I don't want to see a replay. I want to score a try. Oh my God. That is a punishing hit. Adair Lucan is out cold. Here he comes. Back two. And it's play on! I can't believe that! There was surely a penalty. Please! You've got to be giving a penalty for that. Blindness by the referee, and you've got to say he's nowhere near the action, so of course he can't see. Guliman, wide ball, here's a big chance for the Kings! It's a floater! Here comes Cronin! One to beat! He's over, surely yes! Sean Cronin scores! And the miracle ball from Stain, the Italian, gives the Irish hooker the try down the tram tracks. How about this? Here's Stain. He knew he didn't have the speed. He just chucked it. And Cronin hits it at speed. And he had one man to bulldoze and the hooker out wide. He knows how to get that try finished. It's a cliche try, isn't it, for a hooker? We see the players like Dane Coles out there a lot. Even the likes of Sean Fitzpatrick as well. Here is Sean Cronin, though, doing the job for the Kings. Tough kick this here for Artie Price. Way out on the left, and you have to say this should be the game sewn up. 3 tries now for the Kings. What they need to look for is that bonus point. Price starts it off. Oh my goodness, he got a really good swing on that. A miracle kick against the wind from Artie Price. 21-0. Do we have a bonus point try for the Kings? Didn't see one for them last season. And to kick off season 2 with one would be amazing. Another terrible ball. This time, Hughes has no interest of that at all. Price tries to go himself. And he's taken down. I mean, he's our key man. He's not done much to help us. There's some good safe runs. Here's Guliman! Oh, he is an absolute machine. On halfway for the Kings. They take their time with it. Oh, that's a terrible ball. Oh, that is a monster tackle. How is that not high? He's got away with one there. Really got away with one. The Kings, though, they still do not win this ball. Quick passing and a desperate tackle from Tuiava as Carcassonne look to spread the ball, but they are going backwards and terribly sideways. It does come out wide eventually, and they do break the initial line. Oh, that was dreadful. Another bollocking tackle around the neck, but in the end, it has come away with nothing. Kicked away this time. Kalamafoni doesn't work. Stain tries to shut it down, but oh, is that knocked on? It is. So, mistake when they probably needed it to stick here. Oh, dreadful. It was a bit of a shepherding, it was a knock-on, it was an offside. It was everything there from Carcassonne. Ali Price, he's been in the thick of it here today for the Kings. And he has delivered some structured play. He is the key man for this team in the red and black. The Kings. 12 minutes to go. Oh, good shove from the Kings too. 21-0. Do they have a bonus point in the grass? Adair Lucan says, I'll have a go. And he charges up over the 10-metre line. May lose this, they do. Carcassonne do well. And back it goes to their fullback who kicks a high bomb. Oh, it's set to bounce. That is suicide and another knock-on. Surely. How is that not a knock-on? It has been lost, however. And Adair Lucan gets his kick away over the head. No, just claimed. And Adair Lucan's got the ball back. He fends away one. And he puts the platform up for the Kings. Here is Trevor Anderson with a ball. Playing in from Trimble. Trevor Anderson spins out another. How about the work rate of Trimble at 12? We haven't said Remy Tarley's name all day long. Here is Hughes. He sets it up 10 metres out. Now they turn it over again, Carcassonne. They're doing well at that goal line defence. Here's Philly LaRue. He runs into the first man and he puts him down. Price looks away for Hughes. Hughes, he strikes away one defender. Hughes is now behind them. And he's dragged down just 10 metres short. Kings looking for numbers, trying to get someone to help out here. And Price sees the ball. Price just couldn't shimmy far away enough. Dragged down. Here's Cronin looking for number 2. Sean Cronin, great run again. But Carcassonne turn over. Uh-oh, they missed that completely. Trying to get out there. Oh, in goal. Oh, the kick away. And he's been chopped down. Intentional offside. It is all happening here on the 80th minute. We don't see the kick. But there was the play as well. I mean, they weren't even near the play. As here comes some changes for Carcassonne. And an option here for the Kings. Right out just about 7 metres from the goal line. It's either a kick at goal or a free kick. They opt for the free kick. Get away. Adair Lucan. Adair Lucan's over. He's short. What's he doing? If he placed that down, it was a try. Now again, Carcassonne try to escape Hughes. Hughes beats one. Hughes is just 4 metres short. Price. Ali Price. He's a metre out. He's being held up. Is he going to struggle away? No, he's put down. And the Kings have lost the ball again. Now Carcassonne. Oh, that ball's dropped. Picked up from who else? For the man that deserves it the most, Andrew Trimble. Fully deserved for the Irishman. And an impact he has had on this game and this match and this team. It was almost against his opposite number. Big tackle to Iava. Give him the try assist. And Andrew Trimble picks it up. And he just slides over for the try. It was a big hit. Bang! Down the ball goes. This time, unlike Adair Lucan, Trimble reaches out for the 4th try and for the bonus point. So the icing on the cake for Ali Price would be a complete set. 4 out of 4. But the game is well and truly all over. Price on the left side makes no mistake. And that will be all she wrote. An emphatic opening season display from the Kings of Rugby. And fancy little handshakes going on there, but Carcassonne, well, they had their chances. You could say they could have easily scored 2 tries. But they were not up to it against the Kings. There was some valiant defence. They turned over a lot of chance ball, but they could not turn it into points their own end. 4 tries, 4 conversions, 16 tackles to 53. Second half dominance by the Kings. Scrums though as well. Big battle, but this Kings team were well and truly on top of everything that Carcassonne threw at them. 28-0 bonus point win. Yes, we finally got one, which is great. Now, Season 2, more matches, more games, better team, but we have a lot to look through here. Post-match, have a look at the side. You guys have only seen a brief little look at them in this match. We'll have a look at the full team, and we'll have a look at something else that we discovered, objectives. Okay, so a superb start to Season 2 in Division 5. See the Southern Kings up there. 5 points from one game, and they are sitting third on the table. All those other sides have all played their second game, except for our opponents, Massey, in our next matchup, which looks like a tight one as well. But we have a lot to check out here in this post-match little look. Table, the teams, the fixtures. You can see we've got 5 matches this season because the bigger league means more games, and it all kicks off next. So let's have a look at the team. You can see that is the updated little graph of the strengths and weaknesses. Gulliman's not supposed to start, so we'll get rid of him and put Taumalolo back in the starting 15. But Taumalolo, Cronin, and Dickinson, that is your front row. Your type 5 consists of Pinezzo and Foley, and at 4 and 5 next to those guys. So a pretty good type 5 by the Kings this season. The back row was already good. Trevrana sticks around, as does Kalamafoni, but the newcomer is Italian Abraham Stein to come in on the open side. Into the back line, Ali Price. Now he is the key. He is huge. Massive for us. Big money signing. Your guys call as well, as most of these players were. But you can see he's 79 rated. That is going to be massive for us. And the scrum half does a lot of good opportunity running as well in this game. So we've really used that to our most ability and got him at 9. Remy Tallis, I don't think, touched the ball in the last game. Rory Hughes comes from fullback to the left wing. You've seen Andrew Trimble. He was spectacular in our last match. And his partner, Osai Tuiava, was pretty decent as well, of course. Former All Black playing now overseas. Adair Lucan, he's on the right wing. Still another survivor with Villiru, the other survivor as well, going to fullback to allow Hughes to come into the wing. So very, very dangerous and very quick, as you'll notice by the speed, backline. The reserves, Gulliman, Tameifuna, McDonald, our front row from last season. Got Harry Wells, our second row going to the subs. Jack Willis, another suggestion by you guys coming in the reserves as a flanker. Ben Meehan's still there. So is Pimpy, and newcomer as well, Little in the reserves. Right, that is the team, and that is most things covered. But one other thing that I noticed while I was playing around and playing these matches out is this. Season objectives that allow us to get more money for the season. So you can see, score 1 drop goal, bangs your 5,000 smackaroonies. Finishes 7 tries in a match, unlikely, but they'll get us some more coin. More chances to get more money, and we can always get better players. Convert 5 tries in one match. We were one away from doing it. 3 penalty kicks, kick to touch 5 times, score a 50-metre try. Score 1 goal in off the post in a match as well. That might not be worth trying. Score 60 points, lose by less than 5, win a match scoring 3 more tries. We technically did that, didn't we? We scored 4 to zip. So why we didn't have that one, I'm not really too sure. Yeah, bizarre. Don't know why that's happened, but that's Rugby 18 for you. Win 12 matches in the season. It's another one. We've already got 2, but we've only played 1 game, so I don't know how that's quite worked out either. It's 300 points. We only won 28-0. We've got 56 on the circle. Don't know how that's working out either, but we'll take it because we're one step closer. Goal scorer. That is scoring 80 points in conversion of the penalties. That's accurate. Climbed 4 places. Spent 6 matches at the top. 14 wins in a row. Win every home match. As well as reach the semi-finals, reach the final, and win the final of the season. So objectives for us this season in Rugby 18. But game 1 is done and dusted. A big win. 28-0 over Carcassonne. I'll be back in very, very soon with our second match of the season versus Massey. Hope to see you all there for that one as well. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Thank you to everyone for your ideas on who to sign for Season 2. And we'll be doing it again in 4 matches' time. But until then, thank you all for tuning in and watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Season 2 of Kings of Rugby. I'll be back again very soon. Until then, though, take care.